Well, everyone, looky here. Remember how a few years ago I said I'll make a video about this trailer sitting in the yard with no wheels on it? Well, I finally, promised I finally did it. It's been in the family for several years. My grandpa bought it up in Paradise, California, back in 1964. He had, I guess it was a 42 Willys Jeep that went with it. This is also a Willys trailer, military edition. It was probably used in World War II. And outside, doesn't really look that bad. A little bit of surface rust. I got the black license plate it had when my grandpa bought it, but I took it off and this was closer, so I just stuck that on for now. The only real damage outside is cutting the fender from God knows what. And that's about it. The floor is kind of rotten though. It's not super bad, savable, but still not great. I've added these cool little marker lights, front and rear. There's another one. There's another one. The tail lights. This tail light is original to the trailer. This tail light was actually on this license plate. And the old one, it was too rusty inside and I couldn't save it. So I just used this one and I was able to clean up the connections inside, get the grounds good enough, so it works. The gate, the tailgate should come down, but it's rusted up. The hinges are just locked up because this thing's pretty much when my grandma and grandpa bought their house in 1979. They towed the trailer up there, parked it, and nothing ever happened with the trailer. Until 2008-ish, when I got my driver's license. When my grandpa died, my grandma said I can have the trailer because she knew I wanted it. So yeah. And then we got these new tires for it. For whatever reason, the lug nuts would not go back on. And it's sat ever since until really recently when I found these used tubs on eBay. Brand new tires. Still see the seam in the middle. Last night I cut a piece of plywood to fit on top of here because my dad said you could put a shelf on here. That way you won't have to cover it down if you ever haul any brush or anything. I have a bunch of scrap metal I'm going to repair the floor with. I'm just going to put it on top of it. Basically, well, not repair it, but basically cover up the problem and make the floor last longer. I'm not up to the job of cutting out the floor and putting in a new piece of steel, so I'm going to use some, computer cases and such from old computers that actually use really thick metal. I don't want to put too thick metal on it because everything I tool is only a 4-cylinder. Oh, sway again. I'll totally zoom in if it would zoom in. And here's one of the original safety chains. It didn't have a second chain, so I just put this one on. It had just the 2 flat, and I added 4 flat plug. Here's my 7-blade one for the tent trailer. I don't even know if you can hear me. I have such a huge exhaust leak from where the pipe snapped off the exhaust pipe. Now proof it is a real Willys. There it is. That's how much it weighs dry. You can haul 500 pounds. My grandpa originally bought the Jeep and trailer to go up into the hills of Paradise and get firewood. And he did do it for that. I think he had intentions to do it up here, but I don't think he really did because the license plate only read 1980, meaning it was only registered the year they brought it up to my neighborhood. Oh, it's so nice being able to watch all the neighbors moving around you. So, anyways, and the metal in the bottom, I am going to have my brother see. I'm going to see if I can have my brother build it up for me. Just weld it all together, and probably weld it to the body. Who knows? It's just a band-aid, nothing more. And the reason why I had the third chain is because this is original to the trailer, and I really didn't want to chop it off. I did chop off the original hook on this chain because it was totally useless. I mean, I couldn't wrap around the chains in a safe way, and it was in the way of doing these little, you know, removable link things. I need to enlarge the inside of the chain a little bit, that way I can hook it up right instead of wrapping it around the other chain. I remember one time I was up here and I was making a video of my 90. I was parked like right there, and this guy's truck and trailer was parked there, and he said, "Hey, you can't be up here and you have to leave." And I was like, "Well, it's not your property up here either." Trying to get a good view of both my awesome junkyard truck and my awesome trailer, and I'm not having much success. Let's get a picture of that. It's hard to believe that little trailer weighs 1,000 pounds, but it surely does. It's being towed with a trailer hitch from my 1990 Toyota truck. I took it off because I needed one for this truck when we bought the tent trailer. And the receiver, you know, that stupid little thing and ball are also from it. It's behind the seat when I got it. If anyone was wondering, also the converter for the turn signals and brake lights are also from it. Anyways, the sun sets. Well, over and out, guys. I'll talk to you later.